distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction. Why is vegetative reproduction also considered as a type of asexual reproduction? Now let's learn the differences between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is uniparental. So as in this image, Hydra, it is reproducing by asexual method. So these are the offsprings. So from a single parent, many offsprings are formed. So we call this as uniparental. Whereas sexual reproduction is biparental. So a male and a female individuals are involved. So during the process of asexual reproduction, gametes are not formed. But during sexual reproduction, gametes are formed. So these are the gametes. The gametes fuses together during fertilization and forms a single cell zygote. The zygote undergoes further division leading to the formation of embryo. Embryo develops into a new individual. So this gamete formation and fusion of the gamete, the process called fertilization, occurs only in sexual reproduction. They are absent in the asexual reproduction. Now the type of cell division involved in asexual reproduction is mitotic division. So in mitotic division, it is called as equational division. The number of chromosomes would be maintained in a parental cell and a newly formed cell, and there would be no changes in the, or there would be no variations or recombination does not occur during the process of mitotic division. Whereas in the second part, that is during sexual reproduction, both mitosis and meiosis both are involved. During the formation of gametes, the process is called as gametogenesis. Meiosis occurs. Meiosis is a reductional division. The chromosome number would be reduced to half. From diploid, it would be reduced to haploid. And once after the zygote is formed, now this zygote will undergo mitotic division and give rise to the embryo. So in the process of sexual reproduction, both the kinds of division occurs. The cell undergoes mitosis as well as meiosis in different stages. The next difference is asexual reproduction involves somatic cells, whereas sexual reproduction involves germ cells. Now, in the asexual reproduction, the offsprings obtained are genetically similar to that of the parent. They are called as clones of the parents. Whereas in sexual reproduction, the offsprings are not genetically similar to that of the parent. They show variations. Now, in case of asexual reproduction, this method of reproduction is faster. It requires less time for the formation of new individual, and a larger number of individuals would be formed. So in short duration, more number of individuals are obtained. And here a whole parental body acts as a unit for the reproduction. And this mode of reproduction is found in lower invertebrates and lower chordates, that is less simplified organism. Whereas in sexual reproduction, the method is slower. The time required for the offsprings to form is more time, so it is a slow mode of reproduction. And here the entire individual is not considered. Reproductive organs or gametes are the unit for the reproductions. They are required. They are found in higher plants and higher animals. So more complex organisms undergo the sexual reproduction. Now these are the differences between asexual and sexual reproduction. Now coming to the second part of the question, why is vegetative reproduction also considered as a type of asexual reproduction? Now the word vegetative propagation or vegetative reproduction is only used for plants. So in case of plants, the flowering plants, they can also reproduce from structures like stem, roots and leaves, which are the somatic cells, and the offsprings obtained from these structures are genetically similar to that of the parent. And that is why the vegetative propagation is considered to be the asexual reproduction. Like asexual reproduction, it is uniparental in nature. The offspring's forms are exactly similar. Now, in case of plants, every cell has an ability to develop into new individual, which is called as totipotency. And this property of plant cell is involved in vegetative propagation. The units from where the new individual develops, they are called as vegetative propagules. Examples for the vegetative propagules could be runner, rhizome, sucker, tuber, offset, bulb, etc. These are the units for vegetative propagules. So here we can see these are the tuber, rhizome, bulbs, offset, stolon. Now from these structures new individual can develop, and they are the somatic cells, they are not the reproductive structure. In case of plants, flowers are the reproductive structure. Now the somatic part from which a new individual develops, they are called as vegetative propagules. Now the offsprings obtained from these structures, they are genetically similar, and as a single parents are involved, this kind of reproduction, it is also considered to be asexual reproduction.